a minha sequência. Eu começo aqui, ó, mandando essa live sensacional de hoje para todo mundo, para todos os amigos. Hello, people. Thank you for being here. Just a few minutes, I'm sending this streaming for drummers all around the world. Please send for your friends. If you have a friend that plays drums, send for your friends. Hi, Mirna. Don't go away. Stay here with us. Georgia, do you know this song, Georgia? I will send you. Just a few minutes, people. I'm sending this streaming for my friends. And please send for your friends too. Por favor, mandem essa live para seus amigos, bateristas, pelo mundo todo, que hoje o bicho vai pegar. Eu já vi aqui que nós temos muito assunto para conversar com a Georgia. Ok, Kira, Christine, yeah, ok. Hello. Okay, first I will speak in Portuguese here on Instagram. We are live at our YouTube channel. For first, I will speak in Portuguese, okay? Please have a little patience with me. Olá, pessoal, tudo bem? Bem-vindos a mais uma live. Hoje nós temos essa fantástica baterista Georgia Challinor, lá da Inglaterra, Brighton, no sul da Inglaterra. Espero que vocês gostem. Eu já gostei demais do que eu vi nos vídeos dela tocando, no Instagram, no YouTube. Não tem muitos no YouTube, mas tem no Instagram. E não sejam tímidos, mandem suas perguntas utilizando aqui, ó, essa caixinha de perguntas que está aqui embaixo, que é aquele balãozinho com perguntas. Mande suas perguntas, seus comentários. Não deixe passar essa oportunidade, tá bom? Então, vamos recadinhos aí, ó. Semana que vem nós temos live com Crystal Kuna, lá da Hi Tiffany, how are you? Lá de Singapura, tá? Semana que vem, na quinta-feira, para nós vai ser 9h30 da noite, para ela vai ser 8h30 da manhã, mais ou menos isso, tá? Sensacional, Baterista. Depois nós vamos postar aqui, já demos um spoiler aí, tá? E na outra semana nós temos a Special Class, voltamos para a Inglaterra com a nossa amiga Kira, que vai ser super legal. Special Class, logo eu vou mandar as inscrições para vocês, tá? E para você que está aí no Brasil, não se esqueça de se inscrever aí no nosso Bateras Membros, no meu outro perfil, que é o Drum Time Joel. Segue lá, tem um link na bio, você se informa, clica, você vai ver que tem um vídeo explicativo. Posso te dar uma semana de acesso grátis. Então, para você que está no Brasil e estiver assistindo essa live e fizer alguma pergunta legal, nós vamos sortear ou vamos fazer a inscrição free para você. Hoje eu vou dar de presente uma inscrição no Bateras Membros, ok? E nós estamos com a agenda bem cheia para as lives até o final do ano e os special Class também. Estamos a todo vapor para voltar com o nosso festival no ano que vem presencial, ok? Agora eu vou mudar a chavinha aqui e vou tentar o meu melhor inglês. How are you people? How are you people? How are you doing? Thank you for being with us. Sorry for my English. As you know, I try, but it works. Thank you for being with us, with our special guest for this streaming, the great Georgia Challinor from England, and I hope that you enjoy. He's an amazing drummer, amazing person. Don't be shy. Send your questions using the question toolbox down below. Okay, write your questions, write your comments. And I hope that you enjoy. Next week, we will have another great drummer from Singapore, Crystal. And the following week, we will have a special class with another British drummer, Kira, another great drummer. We have so many great drummers here in our streamings. All great drummers around the world, correct? So let's bring our guests for tonight in England, this afternoon in Brazil. And don't be shy. Send your comments, your questions, and let's go. Georgia, come on. Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm freezing here.
I'm not. It's boiling.
Yeah, I want to play drums with you, but I think if you start to play drums together, we can't hear
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, we're too loud.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to stay with you. I hope that you enjoy staying with us, Girls on Drums Festival, and Georgia Challinor, correct? Your name?
Correct. Well
Yeah,
done. Yeah, well done.
great. Yeah, do you want to say hello for your friends here?
Hello. I can see my sister here. I can see
Your
my
sister.
friends. Yeah. Yeah, I can see her. Hi, Daisy. Thank you so much for having me, by the way. I'm super excited. I've been watching all the other live streams, so it's a real honor to be here. And I love what you're doing for the community.
Yeah, it's our pleasure because we love great drummers, and of course, we love you too. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah, George
you.
is the best drummer in the game. Yeah.
Thanks,
I
mate.
saw I saw your videos,
Yeah.
and there's one video. Um, I have to open here your YouTube channel. Um, I want to start commenting a drum cover that you recorded, but I try to remember, but it's so many drummers. Sometimes I forgot
You're all
some
good.
details.
It's
Yeah,
all good. Don't
but
worry. Don't worry.
yeah, just one minute. Okay, holding absence, gravity.
Yeah, I knew it would be that
Wow,
one. Yeah.
wow. Tell me a little bit more about that groove. It's so incredible.
Yeah, so that video is I can't take credit for it because it's obviously a cover of amazing band called Holding Absence. Ash is a drummer, literally one of the best drummers I know, let alone in the world. Incredible. Um so me and my flatmate were bored in lockdown, and we're lucky we have this studio, so we were like, hi Josh. We were like, let's do some recording, we might as well. That song came out and I was so impressed by the drums. Like, you can hear it's constant like rolls, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was like, I need to do that. So lots of like the drummers in the scene were posting videos, and I was like, all right, I can do that, I'll do that. So we came and recorded it and posted it to Instagram, and it did really well. And then submitted it to Hit Like a Girl competition, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with. And yeah, from there, the rest is history.
Yeah, but it's the track have incredible drum fills,
Mm.
and I know some people here maybe want to see or hear you demonstrate it here now, but let's wait. Let's talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's go backwards and talk about your first impression on drums. Who
Yeah.
who were your very first drummer that you saw, or the band that brings you to the drums?
Yeah. So for me, probably the first drummer I really got onto would be Trey Cool from Green Day. This is going to show how young I am and make people feel so old. But when American Idiot came out, that's around the time I kind of first got into drums. So I remember, for example, my school had a talent show, and I played one of the songs off the album, and then I won it, and then that was what I was taking to my drum lessons every week. And my sister was really into Green Day as well, and that was the first kind of impressions I got. So I still have, like, I'm pretty sure my Trey Cool stick back there from when I was 8 or 9. And then how could I not mention Travis Barker? I mean, when I was growing up, Blink 182 were on the radio all the time. That was normal. So yeah, that absolutely blew me away. And I remember playing like Blink in my room when I was a kid. And obviously now Travis Barker plays on every single song in the world. So it's pretty cool. And he's known not just in the drum community, but everywhere in the world. So Yeah, that was my first impressions. And then I kind of got more into drummers. So like John Bonham, like one of my favorites. I love anyone who hits hard, who's super beefy. And that's another thing with that Holding Absence song that really stuck out to me, why I recorded it, which is interesting why you mentioned it, because I love anyone who just hits so hard. So Dave Grohl, John Bonham, Aaron Gillespie, that's the sound I like. I like something to hit me. And my favorite drummer ever is a guy called Zac Farro, who plays drums in Paramore.
Yeah. We have here Aline Souza, Brazilian drummer. It's so incredible person too. Aline is saying to you that you remind her a little bit of Bianca.
Okay.
You know who? Yeah. Okay, Bianca. Bianca Costa. Yeah, você está certa, Aline. Você está certa. Yeah, we have a Brazilian drummer friend of mine, Bianca Costa, drummer. Yeah, you are so. You remind so much, Bianca. Yeah, você está certa, Aline. Yeah. Chama a Aline lá, Aline. Bianca, se você puder, Aline, chama a Bianca lá para ver essa live. Manda um WhatsApp para ela. Yeah, she's correct. I will send you, Bianca.
Do.
Instagram. Okay. So, do you remember the very first drum track or the very first track that you tried to play, thinking on drums, and it was very difficult for you, or it was very easy for you? Because now you are an amazing drummer. But at the first, how it starts for you?
I don't remember the first song I learned on drums. I remember I remember going to learn drums, and my drum teacher said I picked it up very quickly. I was very lucky. I learned with someone called Dill Davies, who owns Porter and Davies, the drum throwing company, and will always be my hero. Gave me what I love doing, and he just made me so excited about it. He was really into a band called The Who, so I learned a lot of Keith Moon's drumming when I first started. So that's kind of where my background is. And then as I grew up, being in the UK and being in the generation of like rock music, I kind of got into my own thing. But yeah, I remember playing a few, like basically most of The Who, and then getting into Green Day, Blink-182. But I don't remember my first song I learned on drums. I'm trying to think of something I really struggled with.
Yeah, I remember my very first 3 tracks that I learned on drums. Do you know? I remember that I tried to play Scorpions, Still Loving You. Do you know this?
No. Should I?
USA for Africa. We Are the World.
Okay, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And a Brazilian band called Metro, a track called, I don't remember the name of the track, but I tried to play these 3 on my first time on drums. It was my very audition to play with band. I almost destroyed the drums, but I played. I remember that I played the fills, the cymbals correctly, but so loud. But
that's good.
I get the gig.
Yeah, well done. You smashed it like in every single way. I remember struggling with Rosanna by Toto. And to be honest, I'm still not perfect at it. It's so hard. And that's, the drummer's drum beat. But I remember the first time I tried to play that. And I think that's something I'll always be practicing. But
yeah, the Rosanna is Jeff Porcaro.
The best.
Yeah, it was a legend. So let's talk about your very first gig, because I know sometimes we have drummers that play so much, doing videos and playing with bands, but nowadays we have problems with playing lively. And can you talk about your very first a professional gig with your band or bands?
The first gig I ever played was, it's weird thinking back. My sister was in a band and she played guitar, and their drummer couldn't make it, so they asked me to do it. And I remember playing, and everyone was like, I think I was 11, and I was probably about this big, and everyone was like, oh my God, like she can play really well for a small little girl. And then I remember joining my first band when I was 12, and then I was in that band from when I was 12 till I was 18. And I remember the first time I played, they like pulled me to the front and made me do a bow at the end, like little curtsy. But that was my first time playing. And then I guess I kind of, when I was a teenager, started touring and stuff. So I kind of was used to playing gigs quite a lot. And that's why it feels so weird now that I'm not. But hopefully it'll come back soon.
Yeah, I hope so. So, do you have problems when you go to play lively, like things like people don't believe that you are the drummer and not the girlfriend's drummer or something like this?
You've asked this
Really?
question before, haven't you? You know all about this. So yeah, definitely. It happens all the time. You just get used to it. Or when you're sound checking, someone like, do you know what the rack tom is? Yeah, I do. Or someone being like, oh, like, can you carry all that gear? Yeah. I think when people hear me play, though, it kind of speaks for itself. And I think that's the same with most girl drummers. When you play, people kind of shut up. I get a lot, oh, you're really good for a girl, which doesn't offend me because I'm just thankful. I don't care. Like, that's a compliment. I'm a girl. I embrace it. But yeah, you should just be good because you're a drummer. I remember once I was with the guitarist in the band I was in. His name's Ben. He's watching. Hi. And I was carrying loads of gear, and some guy like drove past, or someone made a comment like, shouldn't you be carrying the gear, mate? And he was like, no, she can do it by herself. She's strong enough. And I was like, thank you. Hi, Megan. So yeah, I'm used to it now. I've had it once where I went outside the venue and then went to come back in, and I had my tour pass, and they didn't believe that I was playing, and they wouldn't let me in. And they also thought I was underage, and my ID was in my bag. That was annoying. And I was like, that's literally my drum kit on stage. I just sound checked. But yeah, I'm used to it now.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame people still thinking like this nowadays, because we don't have problem with female drummers. No, it's a musical instrument.
Exactly.
Everybody can play.
I feel like there's not a shortage of female drummers either. It's not a new thing. So
yeah, we have amazing drummers, male and female, and we have medium, intermediate drummers, male and female, and we have started, or we have people that cannot play drums. It's an absolutely normal. Great. I ask it because sometimes people send this question for our guest, and I start to asking in advance. So people, don't be shy. Send your questions for Georgia using the question toolbox down below, or write on the comments. Don't be shy. Send your questions, your comments. We want to hear you, and we want to learn more with Georgia. Georgia have so many great things to talk with us. Okay, so I have been seeing your videos. I think I spoke not correctly, but
you did.
I want to talk.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Sometimes it's almost it's natural, but it's not correct. Okay, let's talk about the Hit Like a Girl. I want to talk a little bit about this before you talk. Hit Like a Girl. It's a great drum contest for those that don't know what is a contest with female drummers. Now we have drummers, percussionists, beat makers, and classical, some things like this. and it's different from Girls on Drums Festival. Girls on Drums Festival is not a contest. It's a really like a modern drum festival in the past. If you are a serious drummer, you have to see the modern drum festival videos on YouTube. Girls on Drums Festival is like that format with workshops. We completed 10 years last year, but we can do the presidential festival. Hope to do next year. Okay, tell us about the Hit Like a Girl, your participation.
I guess I kind of mentioned earlier how my entry a few years ago, so it would have been 2020, went, but I'll start from the beginning. When I was taking drum lessons, my drum, I mean, I still do, but my drum teacher mentioned to me about it. Maybe it was the first year, and wanted to get some female drummers on my radar because I guess I didn't have anyone that I was looking up to, and that was lack of my own research. So I guess I kind of started looking up to female drummers through that. This was probably when I was about, I don't know how old I would have been. I would have been young. And then I kept wanting to post and I didn't have the courage. I didn't have the equipment to record anything. Technology wasn't as advanced. The camera phone wasn't as good. And then one year I plucked up the courage to do it. And it was really valuable for me because I got some really good feedback from drummers I looked up to. So, for example, a drummer who I really, really look up to and I've been lucky enough to have lessons with is someone called Say. I don't know if you're familiar.
We did a streaming with her.
Yeah,
Fantastic
yeah.
drummer.
Oh, incredible. She was in a band when I was younger who are big over here called the Faders. And then she played for Mika and then all the other incredible artists she plays for now. Who hasn't she played for? So that was really valuable to me. But I guess I didn't really take it seriously. I was very young. And then I followed it every year and got super excited. And then I had other drummers put on my radar. So Anna Canals or Annie Canals, however you say it. And then you have people like Jen Ledger, so many different female drummers to look up to. And then I guess with that video I recorded, the Holding Absence cover, it did so well on Instagram. I was like, this is my time to do it now. And so I submitted it and started to, I guess, get some traction. And then Dave Levine from Hit Like a Girl, incredible, reached out to me and we got in contact and I was in the final, and then I won a special award, and I won a snare drum, which is over there, which has Hit Like a Girl engraved in it in my favorite color, red, which is one of my prized possessions. And then I got endorsed by TRX Cymbals. And it was incredible, and it's completely changed my life. And then I was kindly asked to be the UK ambassador. So I guess what I do is help get females involved in the community, and it's not just a contest, it's kind of community, and then British brands, and I guess we get the word out there over here, and that's what I do. And we've got another person joining now, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, that's kind of a sum up of all of it, but it changed my life, I'm not gonna lie. Hit Like a Girl has been the most amazing thing, not only from me entering, but having people to look up to. And I guess it's the same with what you guys do as well, Girls on Drums. So you're doing a lot for young drummers, or not even in terms of age, but people who they can't see representation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you guys are doing.
Great hear from you. Thank you so much. I'm saying thank you, representing all my staff, Julia, and all the girls that participate. Thank you so much. Just a little minute to say hello to Chopon Drum Mask. How are you, Chopon? Chopon from Japan, amazing drummer. Yeah. Hi, Aline. Aline, mande suas perguntas para a Georgia que eu faço em inglês, você sabe disso, tá? Oh, okay. So, Hit Like a Girl hits your life, correct? Hit your life. Please say something for the young drummers that are thinking about to participate for the next Hit Like a Girl, or trying to how can I say, do upgrade in their careers uh, as you did? What the steps?
For I can talk about my personal experience. I was playing shows and I kept thinking, why is nothing happening for me? I've been practicing, I've been like working as hard as I can. And I, I don't think I had enough like stuff about myself or good enough representation of myself on social media. You have nothing to lose. Every phone has a camera in it. An iPad has a camera in it. Just go ahead. You don't even need to edit it. Just play some music or just chop. You have nothing to lose. It's about getting yourself out there. You have no idea who's watching. You have no idea who's watching. And I've been so thankful to meet so many young drummers, like from the UK, with what I've been doing for Hit Like a Girl. So, for example, Annabelle and Lola, they're incredible. They're the next generation. And I say to everyone, you've got nothing to lose. Just post. Just get yourself out there because you're working hard and this is the future and you're the future.
Yeah. Speaking in camera and some things like this, your drum sound is very cool. I like so much your drum sound. Tell us about your equipment for recording drums as you did on your videos. And if you are the drummer and studio technician and whatever, do you do everything?
Yeah, I'm gonna be super honest. I'm very lucky. This is my studio. You can see my drum kit in the background. You probably see some microphones here as well. I'm very lucky. I share it with the guy I mentioned earlier, Ben Foxhall, who's a producer, and I'm very lucky that he will record my drums for me. So yeah, he's the drum sound. I know how I want my drums to sound, and that's fine. But yeah, I can't take all the credit for it. Yeah, and I just have him who I work really closely with, and I'm so lucky. But shout out Ben. I think everyone thinks it's me, and he's just like not getting any credit for it. But yeah, he knows more about the microphones than I do. They're all here.
Yeah,
But
I'm seeing. Yeah, we have a very good. It's is it AKG or AKG or a Telefunken? Telefunken is so
this one,
expensive. Yeah,
this one, the silver one.
yeah.
Oh, I couldn't
It's
tell
like
you. I can't see it.
Yeah,
He'll
it's
probably
like
he's in here. He'll probably comment in a minute.
yeah, yeah, no problem. I want to talk about your drum studio, but first we have a question here from Ben Fox Hall. What's your favorite? A chorus on a hi-hats or chorus on crash, like you did in a saw it?
Depends on the song. I know one of my favorite albums when I was a teenager and I was practicing in my room all the time was a album called Riot by Paramore. Loads and loads of the choruses are on hi-hat, and you would think it would be on crash. So I love that sound, and I think sometimes crash can be too much, but I think definitely live you want to always go to the crash. So it depends if you're in studio or live. And it depends on the feel of the song. So basically I haven't really answered your question, but
Yeah,
depends on the song. I do like an open hat in a chorus, like all washy. I've got 15-inch hi-hats as well, so like shh.
yeah. I saw you washing on your right cymbal, like I don't know how to say in English, but person that plays with sword. The amazing movement. Yeah, bashing in your right cymbal. It's okay. It's very cool because you don't have to do this kind of motion on your cymbal, because this kind of motion on your cymbal is very dangerous if you don't have money to buy another. So you play like this, and you do very well.
Thank you. I think I just did it naturally, but as well with if you have a crash ride, you don't want to be smacking it too much because sometimes it can be too much.
Yeah,
it can be too washy and resonant.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't want to hear that ping sound,
ting ting
drum stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aline said that She's okay. We have a question here. It's in português. O que a Georgia deseja alcançar com o baterista que ainda não alcançou? Aline is sending you a question. What kind of how can I say? What kind of goals you want to reach that you don't reach already?
That's a really good one. I guess I want to do more session stuff. Like, I'm lucky that I have been able to in the last year, but I want to be able to pay for some pop artists. I've never really been able to do that. And I listen to quite a lot of pop music nowadays. I feel like I grew up listening to a lot of rock, and now I just want to, play with I've got a SPDSX sample pad there where I want to be able to do that. So I guess I just want to push myself, because that's completely out of my comfort zone. That's probably one of my main ones, is start playing for a pop artist or a genre of music that I'm not familiar with. I'm used to doing so much rock. I guess it's hard to know, because everything that was my goal was either happened in lockdown, or it can't happen because of the restrictions. So I'm lucky I've got some touring coming up. But yeah, I think at the moment, just practice all the time. I want to post some more videos soon. And I'd like to be able to attend things like the London Drum Show, or even go to NAMM at some point, but it's just hard because traveling and restrictions.
Yeah. I hope that you can do all these things soon. I really hope to see you at NAMM show or Drum UK show. So if you don't have problem if you translate in Portuguese for Aline, she asked me. No problem if you have 1 minute to for me for translate to Portuguese.
Yeah.
Ok? Ok. Aline, então, ela falou que ela gostaria de estar tocando mais, fazendo mais shows, mas ela está trabalhando sem parar. Ela está tentando aprender mais, inclusive com o Roland SPDS-X, que ela está usando. Ela está aprendendo mais coisas, mas é uma pena porque ela não está podendo fazer shows. Ela gostaria de viajar e fazer mais gravações que ela estava fazendo antes de começar essa situação toda aí no mundo, né? Então, ela gostaria também, se possível, estar no UK Drum Show, que é lá na Inglaterra, e na NAMM Show lá nos Estados Unidos. Então, infelizmente, os objetivos que ela tem continuam sendo os mesmos, que é tocar mais, participar de bandas, quem sabe até que bandas viajem mais, sejam mais conhecidas, mas no momento não está tendo como fazer isso. Então, ela está se especializando mais nessa parte aí, de estudar mais, está se preparando para quando isso estiver disponível. Okay, let's move. Do you teach, correct? Do you have so many students? Do you teach online or presential?
So yeah, I do teach. I was teaching today. So I did do a few lessons over Zoom in lockdown, but now I can have people here. So I do it here or go to their houses. And it's so amazing how I have like people who are in their 40s, their 50s, and then I have like young girls who are adorable, who are just getting into the drums. And I have like this little girl who, like, she started wearing her hair in a ponytail like me, and it's just like obsessed with me. It's so cute, and she's amazing. She's like one of the best drummers I've ever seen pick up. I teach a few teenagers, and it's super exciting because I never thought I would get into that, but it's so fun and so rewarding, and almost more rewarding than me playing the drums. Yeah,
great. And how do you start to teaching a very beginner drummer?
Always either do We Will Rock You, because everyone loves that, and Billie Jean as well. I think the most important thing is getting people to play something and they can hear it back and be like, oh my God, I'm playing a song, and then get the excitement about it. And then if they want to go down like reading and grades, they can, but I want people to have the fun. So I let them lead the lessons, almost like what they want to get out of it, get them comfortable, get them with different, quarter notes, eighth notes, 16 notes, and then do the rudiments for warm-ups, but then they can lead it from there. So I have someone who wants to learn some of the like UK rap over here, and then I have someone who wants to learn like Broadway stuff. So yeah, they can lead, and then someone who wants to do grades. So
And the young drummer don't complains about start to studying reading charts or rudiments in the beginning.
Not necessarily, because I feel like when I get a drummer comfortable playing the rudiments or a warm-up, then I think everyone knows how important it is. And if you show someone who's starting drums like a simple thing like doubles, for example, you show it slow, they're like, cool, that's a bit boring. And then if I show them fast, it sounds so cool. And then you talk about how you can use doubles around the kit or in a fill, then it kind of is exciting for them. So I thought I haven't had any bad feedback on that. In terms of reading, some people don't like it, but I think it's important for everyone. And if you present it from the beginning, people will get comfortable with it. And you don't
Yeah.
have to sight read as long as you just kind of know a little bit.
Yeah, it's a very important question, mainly for me because, as you know, I'm a drum teacher. I am right now on my drum school, one of my drum rooms,
Amazing.
and sometimes we have people that hate it reading, just want to play songs,
Yeah.
just it. I just want to play that track or maybe the Doors or Harry Styles or that kind of tracks. And
Sure.
what do you think about it? Because I know, I know, and you know that eventually the drummer will find how to say in English the the end of the rope. You can you can go forward without maybe rudiments or reading or drum book for study. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because when I started drumming, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I just want to play. I just want to be able to join a band or show off in front of my friends. And I was lucky that my drum teacher always wrote everything out for me anyway. So
Yeah.
I could read from the beginning. And I didn't really realize how important that was until, I started wanting to kind of figure out songs, or I started doing grades. Like I never was really pushed into grades. I asked to do my grade 1 because I had a private. Hi, Annabelle. I was talking about you earlier. I was doing private lessons, and some people at my school had started doing drums, and they were like, oh, I'm grade 1, I'm grade 2. What are you? And I was like, I don't know. I've never done this. So I took grade 1, and then I did grade 8 straight away. And then for my degree, I actually went to study drums. I'm not sure if you know that, but I studied at a music school and got a university degree, a bachelor's degree in it, and all of that was pretty much reading. So I kind of got used to it there, but I kind of realized how important that was. And I think it's important to be able to know that stuff because you never know when it's going to come in useful. So, for example, if you want to be a professional drummer, you will get given drum charts and you will get asked to sight read stuff. It's not the same as like piano, for example, how much that is reliant. Like most of the stuff I've done, people give me a track and said work it out, but it's so important. And rudiments, I love rudiments. They're one of my favorite things in the world. It's how you warm up for a gig. It's how you find your flair on a drum kit. Like I asked my favorite drummer when I met him, like what's something I should practice, and he said double strike rolls, and I haven't stopped since that day. So
yeah,
and
I think it's almost impossible to play like you play that tracks that you play on videos without pressing singles or doubles or something like this. I think it's almost impossible. Do you
100%.
agree?
100%, yeah. And for speed and fluidity around the kit, even if you're not doing chops, you need to be able to have, that down, and especially for technique as well. For me, I live in a city where there's lots of flats. I live in a flat where I have an electronic drum kit, but I can't have my drums set up. I'm what can I do? I can practice rudiments on my practice pad, and that's what keeps me going. And I'm sure it's the same for most people who live in a city or where they can't play drums, like people who don't have that luxury. That's how you keep it in your brain. And it's same as a guitarist or any other person playing scales. We don't have that, but we do have rudiments.
Yeah. So do you recommend, do you highly recommend press, drum press pad?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I find it so fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. A warm up before a gig will help your brain get prepare for a show or a recording session. It will help your body, and you can. I for me personally, it's relaxing. It's like my meditation almost. I don't get to do it as much as I used to, but
yeah, like I said, for some students, when you start to play on a practice pad, for example, you can start playing and close your eyes. Just feel the metronome, or if you put a drum track just to play singles with the drum track, just let it flow and feel the beat, feel the you don't have to count if you don't want to, just feel the beat. And after this you can start to count it, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and everything starts to come naturally for the student.
you don't even need a practice pad. Obviously it's handy, but like I would be playing on the back of like the seat in my mum's car while she was driving, and that would annoy her, like to the music that was on the radio. Or you can practice on your sofa. I mean, for me, when I was playing shows, I wouldn't always have my practice pad, but there's definitely going to be a seat in the green room or wherever we had our gear. So like for me, warming up on that helped me so much. And you don't have to be regimented with it. Like you can put on your favorite song and just do singles or practice doubles or practice something like Swiss Army triplets. It doesn't matter what it is. You can still have fun that way. And it's just about, feeling it and feeling the time and counting.
Yeah, I did so many air drumming in my life.
Yeah, me too. I walk around, like I'll be out in public or I'll be at work, and I'm like, and everyone's like, oh, you're just chopping out again in the air. And it's like, because same for you, I'm sure. I could do like this and hear it, I can hear it in my brain. So.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, you said something like this. When I was younger, how many years old you have now?
I'm 25.
Yeah, you still younger.
I look very young, definitely.
Yeah, you're still younger. It's a very good thing. You have a very long road in front of you. Okay, amen.
I hope so.
Yeah, I remember when I was with 13.
Okay.
And I remember I don't have drums.
Sure.
I started to play drums with 14, more or less 14. And I remember putting Christmas lights on my room.
Yeah.
And turn down the light and turn off the light and put the Christmas light and putting a vinyl.
Video. Yeah, video.
No.
DVD.
Long.
Vinyl.
No, long play vinyl. Do you know long play?
A vinyl.
Vinyl. Yeah.
A record.
Vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Record. Old stuff.
Yeah.
Old stuff, but people like so much a record. Putting Queen Night at the Opera record. Do you know? My very first record in my life, Queen, A Night at the Opera.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I remember that I tried to play on air for months and months, trying to do that kind of feels. Roger Taylor was amazing. Is amazing. But that record, it's unbelievable. And I tried to play on air and try to imagine it I saw the Roger Taylor drums, and I remember that I figured out how to play the China. I love China's.
Yeah, I can see. I can
Uh,
see.
yeah,
Yeah, amazing.
and play like Roger Taylor did. We don't have internet. We don't have MTV or videos. So all I can all I can do it was see some magazines, see the drums, and try to figure out how to play that kind of drums like this, like that. So I recommend that you seeing videos from Georgia try to play like her, even if we don't have the drums. Try to play like her because nowadays we have so many great drummers, and you can contact Georgia here. I remember when I saw Roger Taylor, I never thought about anything like this. I saw in another day in the last year, Brian May, the Queen guitarist, doing a stream live like us. Wow, it's amazing. So don't lose your time. Try to play and see your great inspiration. See Georgia playing, and you have so many great inspiration to play drums, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah, we have a question here. When she will play the drums? Quando when you should play the drums now in the streaming? Yeah, in a few moments. Don't go away. Don't go away.
I didn't know I was playing
So
the drums, so I'll have to move everything out the way to get you there, but sure.
don't worry. Don't worry. We will find a way. Tom Blast say she plays like she's playing for 100 years. Yeah,
Thank you,
I hope
friend.
so.
Also,
Amen. Yeah.
also a very good drummer.
Hey, really great. Thank you for being with us. It's an honor. We have it here, Jenny Drums. Jenny, another great drummer, United States. Jenny drummer, absolutely amazing. Annabelle, Georgia the best. She is awesome drummer and got me addicted to six-stroke row. Yes, six-stroke row.
My favorite. My
Yeah,
favorite rudiment.
great. My favorite too. Okay, let's talk. Let me check out if. Wow, we have so many questions here. Okay, can you read for us, Georgia, please?
Yeah, how do you warm up before playing drums at a gig? So it depends. You don't always have enough time to do it, but for me, it's about mindset more than body. I actually had an issue where I kind of got a bit of arthritis, so I always want to make sure my hands are warmed up. So I'll do things like the most easy thing for me would be put on music I like that would get me in the right headspace, even if the support band were playing. And then I'm just going to hit here singles into doubles, paradiddles, whatever rudiment, keeping it all the same, just to kind of keep the flow. So I could be listening to Ariana Grande, whatever I want, just while warming up, and then anything that I need to be working on. So I played a show once in Manchester, and I literally spent the whole time in the green room practicing a fill. But for me, it's definitely mind over matter. So yeah, warm up your hands, warm up your feet, make sure that you have eaten and drunk enough water, and then the key, listen to a song that's going to pump you up and jump up and down. I will always do that before a show, like jump up and down, like get in the zone so you're ready to play. That's my thing.
Fantastic. We have so many questions here. The clown is saying, "Okay, I'll wait." Yeah, it's about your playing drums right now. Yeah.
What do you want me to play? That's the question.
Yeah, just wait. I'm asking for play something.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have finished the questions. Send more questions for Georgia. Let's talk about your drum gear. I saw that you are using Natal drums. Is an English brand, correct?
Yes. So they're owned by Marshall.
Okay, the very first time that I saw Natal, I'm saying correctly, Natal. Yeah, Natal drums. I was wondering if Premiere have changed the name because I saw the Natal drums and I think wow, it's very similar to the last Premiere drum kits, but it's nothing have to do with Premiere, correct?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah. So tell us about your Natal drums. I'm very curious about.
Yeah, so I have been playing Natal drum kits since I was probably about 18 years old. So my first experience with Natal was I was going to a show of a band I used to like, and I was talking to the drummer about the gear, and he said, "Oh, I've just been sent this drum kit. What did you think of it? What did you think of sound?" And I was really blown away with how it was live. I started seeing people start to play them more at festivals and shows and like on TV. So I kind of got used to the name. And Natal originally was a percussion company. So
Yeah.
I think they've been doing that for a while. And then it was time for a new drum kit. So I considered trying one and fell in love instantly. It's this little white one you can see behind me. I constantly got complimented on it, and I just fell in love with it. It was never hard to tune. It was never an issue really. And then I guess I didn't feel like I needed to upgrade. And I always used to kind of have a drum kit for a few years and then sell it and then get a new one. I definitely had the gear addiction. And then I just fell in love with it really. And then I was very lucky that Natal reached out to me, and then I became a Natal artist, and I got to make my own kind of dream drum kit, and my favorite color is red, and I love black. So yeah, this is my kit.
Yeah.
Would you like me to show you?
Yeah, please. It's is it a maple or birch? Wow.
This one's birch. Yeah. So just here, we have 22 kick, 13-inch rack tom, 16-inch floor tom, and then I've got another little 10-inch there. And then my other kit was very, very similar, apart from 12-inch rack, and that was maple. So the white one's maple, this one's birch. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to do some recording on it, to be honest. But yeah, it's just a real dream come true. If I had to have an endorsement or play any drums in the world, it would be Natal, because of such a good experience I've had with them. And they're definitely like the drum company in the UK. I'm sure like worldwide you know a bit about them, but I guess they're not as big over there. But over here, you go to a festival or any band that you like, you look, they're playing Natal. So the roster is like all my favorite drummers. So it's an absolute dream come true, and I'm absolutely in love with my drum kit.
Yeah, beautiful drum kits. Well, do you prefer birch or maple?
I like both. Doesn't really bother me. I had an ash kit once. It was made out of ash. That was cool. I played some Babinga kits. For me, I probably wouldn't be able to have Babinga because it was really heavy. But yeah, I like both. The kick on this kit, actually, I haven't been able to like properly tune these or anything. I haven't spent much time apart from teaching in the studio, but the kick on this is so powerful. For me, it's been great.
Great, beautiful drum kits. In Brazil, we don't have Natal drums. We don't have any representative here. Yeah, Brazil is like a strange kind of market for brands like Natal or Dixon or DW. Is strange, but it's another.
What do you have? Do you have Gretsch or Sonar or?
Yeah, Gretsch.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, very nice. Gretsch is also amazing. It's a beautiful kit. You've got 2 floor toms.
Yes, actually, this drum kit is only for teaching.
Yeah,
is 20 bass drum, 10 and 12, but I have the 8 tom rack, 2 floor toms, 14, 16, and actually I have 2 bass drums for this drum kit. 2 bass drums, 2. I don't know why I asked for 220 bass drums.
220s.
I don't know.
Consistency, I guess.
I don't know why I did this. In front of me, I have this. If you want to see.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, another
Nice
gretsch
color.
is a 80, 18 bass drum, 10 and 12 toms, rack toms, and 14
Boo
for
boo.
tom. Yeah. And Renault Maple snare drum
Amazing.
and Sabian cymbals. This is my one of my drum rooms in my drum school, and I have, sincerely, I have to say, I have 12 drum kits.
Oh wow,
And
that's the dream. I
yeah,
hope to be like you one day.
it's a poster of me playing. It's a renewable Gretsch playing in a
Incredible.
video clip. Yeah, you can see this video clip on YouTube. It's a band called Paranoica. It don't exist anymore, but
I'll check it
it's a
out.
photo. Yeah, it's
You look
like
awesome.
electronic pop, like 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 the 80s. I have another drum kit, but we can do a little travel if you want to do in another
Are they
time.
all Gretsch?
Yeah, Gretsch. I have a Premier Signia, Genista, a Premier Genista from the time when I was endorsed by Premier. Now is Gretsch. And I have 24 inches bass drum, 22. Well, it's so many drums. I don't have more space to put drums and cymbals here. Sabian cymbals. Well, it's a drum school. I
Yeah, of
am,
course.
and I have another brand called Michael. It's only for Brazil. I have the pleasure to choose the size, the color, the woods is birch and mahogany.
Lovely,
It
lovely.
sounds great, so great. Michael drums don't you don't have Michael drums on another part of the world,
I'm not
and but
familiar, no.
yeah, no problem. It's nobody knows besides Brazil. Michael drums, but it sounds so great. Roland too. I have two Rolands and so many electronics. The SPDX X is amazing. I love my SPDX X. It's so powerful and so useful. I have so many things to show the people, but the guest, the artist, is you. I want to know more about your symbols, TRX symbols. We don't have
Yeah.
TRX symbols here in Brazil.
So to be honest, they're not like the main cymbal company in the UK. They're very popular. Everyone knows who they are. But I think it's because they're based in America. So it's more American artists, but I feel super lucky to represent them in the UK as well as a few other drummers. But yeah, so I have a full set of something called the Ice series. My kind of first experience with TRX was way before Hit Like a Girl or I got in contact with TRX. I actually purchased a secondhand TRX Crash, which was a 16-inch, which I actually have right next to me, but it's in the hard case. And it's called a BRT Crash. So it's like I guess like a brilliant kind of similar to what, from my experience, I might be completely wrong. So sorry if I am, Dave. Kind of similar to like an A custom, what you'd expect from a Zildjian. And I know when I used to be in like a pop punk band, when I do like the everyone would always comment on how powerful that cymbal was. So I knew I had really good feedback on it. And then yeah, they reached out to me, and I'm currently using the Ice range, which yeah, I'm so impressed by it. I've got 15-inch hi-hats, like we said, which is super awesome because I'm a tiny little girl and now I have big fat cymbals, and it's great for the kind of rock music I want to play and the powerful sound. I've got a 17-inch Crash, a 19-inch Crash. Then I've got like the lightning Crash with the holes in, a little lightning splash, and then another splash as well. And yeah, I love them so much. They've done me so well, and it's super exciting that I've been able to start getting out and practicing for a tour that's coming up, and I've been able to like actually take them out of this room because I got them in 2020 when I wasn't able to take them out. So yeah, taking them out in practicing with them in a rehearsal room has made me realize how great they are and like how much I can't wait to use them live. But yeah, they're gorgeous and they're so like, they're called ice because it's like diamond finish.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I saw your videos with T-Rex. So great symbols. Unfortunately, we don't have this brand here in Brazil. The customs here in Brazil are so high that sometimes the brands like T-Rex or Natal drums or whatever don't have how to get in
To
Brazil.
send
But
for sure.
yes, the customs is so high. Let's talk about your drumsticks. Are you using
Drumsticks.
Vickford's?
No, so I'm endorsed by Collision Drumsticks.
Yeah, collision, correct. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're all good. You're all good. I guess mine look a bit like Vic First. I'm not gonna lie, this one's a little bit chewed. I've been smacking quite hard. I had a little
mhm,
session today. I need to order some more.
yeah,
Yeah, for me, we were saying about how I want to get in pop and stuff like that. I'm used to coming from like a real rock background. That's kind of where I like my wings, I guess. So for me, I need a heavy duty stick. I always found that 5Bs were too fat for my hands. I have
yeah,
very small hands. If I was using a 5A, I'd break it, or like a 7A, I'd break it. I tried using
yeah,
some longer ones. I kind of got a bit more comfortable, but yeah, I use these. I can't remember how I got in contact with Collision. I think they contacted me via Instagram.
mhm,
Yeah, Annabelle, you're part of the Collision fam as well. Nice.
yeah,
So I've got 5ARs. So basically the thickness of a 5A, but
yeah.
so much longer. So it's probably about the size of my arm. Yeah, and for me
Okay.
it's great because I hit really hard and they're like definitely rock sticks and I got little arms, help me reach. I love them. I have tried to use other sticks as well. Like it, for example, if I break some pairs or I have loads of sticks from before I was endorsed, and yeah, I'm not just saying this because I'm endorsed, but I actually really struggle. Like the normal, even like a normal 5A, that I'm just going
Yeah,
to snap it in half straight away. So
yeah. Can
yeah.
you show us the logo, the collision logo with the model? Just right on
So
the.
I use the 5ARs and R stands for reach.
Oh, okay.
I did have some custom sticks by them, which
Mm.
were which were 5As, but that was when I was doing a bit more pop stuff, but I kind of broke them. So I think I'm just going to stick to
Yeah.
this size. It depends what kind of genre of music you're playing, really. If I was going to play some jazz, I'd want to get some 7As. You know, I don't want to be like, but I think part of my sound is these.
Yeah,
So
I can imagine. I can't imagine you playing with 7 A's.
yeah,
Really.
yeah,
Recently, I asked for Vickford. I'm Dorsey for Vickford
amazing.
so many years, and I asked for them for sending me one pair, just one pair of 2B. You
Okay,
know
2B.
2B?
Wow. Yeah. Metal
Yeah,
sticks.
I asked it one pair because I know the danger.
Yeah.
When the pair came, I started to play on that drums, only on drums, not on cymbals, only on drums. Okay, I felt great. The drumstick seems to be more responsible. I
Balance.
felt like really gripping the drumstick. But when I start to play on cymbals, everything changes
Yeah.
because I don't feel the cymbal.
Yeah.
I can I remember that I thought, wow, I will break any cymbal if I play with these sticks. So I bring the my only pair of tubes to play one time lively, one time,
Yeah.
and I use in ear.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so dangerous to break your cymbals playing with 2 beats. So I
Hmm.
stopped to
Stop.
play with 2 beats and just only using that pair only on my Roland electronic. It's so great because I don't
Ah,
have to concern about to break cymbals.
Sure, yeah, with the cymbals. For me, this like it's not too fat at the end, and it's not too much. It's basically a 5A, so for me that's not too
Yeah,
fat at the end. So I still, if I wanted to like ping on the ride, I could, and it's not like. Whoosh. But Annabelle, I've just seen your comment. That's so cute. You have my sticks on your wall.
yeah.
Thank
I
you.
want
Thank
to.
you.
I want a pair. So this is my Vic
Yeah,
Firth.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's old. Its signature is, you can see Joe Junior here maybe.
Oh, amazing.
Uh,
I love that. I love that. What
yeah,
size
I
are you
can.
currently using?
Yeah, 5.5A. 5.5A. I have to pick up a new drumsticks, a new pair. Just 1 minute.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Mine are a bit chewed. This is what happens when you don't buy new sticks for a while and you rim shot. It's like a dog has chewed them. And then when you touch them, you get splinters in your hands. So don't do that.
I love to talk about drumsticks.
Me
Really.
too. Me too. It's
Yeah.
like how a guitarist would talk about the plectrum. Oh wow, love it.
Yeah. It's a tip like yours.
Yeah, yeah, very similar. Very similar. I mean, I kind of
This
grew up
is
playing 5A Vic First anyway before I kind of started playing live and before I knew of Collision. So when I was younger, I played 5As and yeah, they were great. The Vic
any
First.
plans to have a signature for you from Collision? Yeah,
I did
you
have
deserve.
one. I did have one. But yeah, Collision. Let's do it. Let's do it. Make a signature drumstick. Let's make it all
Yeah,
red and glittery. Let's do it. Or make it
really.
match my drumstick my drum kit.
But really, because I think that if you have painted drumstick, you have problems
Yeah,
marking your
yeah.
symbols.
I'm only joking. I used to have the Travis Barker sticks, and the
Yeah,
reason the Zildjian ones, and the reason I had them, I think it's important to have heavier sticks to warm up with. That's another thing as well with rudiments and practicing. It's always good to have a heavier pair of drumsticks,
yeah.
at least in my experience. So I'm sure, like with your 2Bs, that would be great to practice.
Yeah, but I will talk with the collisions because
Yeah.
they send me some messages sometimes about girls on drums or about my career. Yeah, do you want to try our drumsticks? And they are very nice. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
I'm
lovely.
I'm serious about it. I can send them a message about you to send you
Yeah.
a signature for the future. Yeah, of course. You know,
I would never actually have a red drumstick, by the way. I'm just joking. It would ruin every single drum kit ever. So, nah. Maybe my
no,
name in
you
red.
can. Yeah, make your name just your name, maybe in red, but
Yeah.
you deserve to have a signature drumsticks. You know, Girls on Drums Festival have like a mystery. Sometimes, or sorry, always after a festival issue here in Brazil, uh, the brands did a contract with someone that have performed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So actually, talking seriously, Girls on Drums Festival is the great how to say uh, I don't know how to say in English, but when you play
Promotion,
on Girls on Drum, yeah, sorry,
like a promotion,
yeah,
maybe.
for the drummers, maybe 70% of the contracts here for female drummers came through Girls on Drums or through
Well
my
done.
my words for Pearl, Gretsch, Roland, Vickford, Sabian, Orion, a brand, cymbal brand, Brazilian
Yeah,
cymbal brand, and another brand. So
amazing.
Yeah, I swear, I will talk with collisions,
Okay.
collision drumsticks.
As long as it's this long, I need it to be long for my little arms, and I hit hard and I break drumsticks. So I need
Yeah,
a big boy. That's it. That's all I need.
yeah, 5 AR, correct?
Ah, or we can change it to the
Oh,
G. 5AG for Georgia.
yeah. Okay. We have more questions here. Yeah. Um, from
What's the
Annabelle.
best thing about being the UK's Hit Like a Girl ambassador? Yeah, so it's a real honor for me to be able to do it. Like I was saying earlier, I grew up guess being inspired and being exposed to people who I could see representation from and new idols. And then I guess as well, like I didn't know much about the drum industry until Hit Like a Girl. So I guess the best thing about being the ambassador would be being able to connect with all the other drummers. I get to meet so many new people. I get to talk to brands, and my favorite thing is getting to talk to the next generation and finding all the hidden talent. And Annabelle, you're one of them. It's been an absolute honor being able to get to know you and see you grow. Annabelle's 7, and
Oh,
she's one of the best drummers I've ever seen. And yeah, she's incredible. She's going to be massive. She's gonna do things.
can you do a streaming with Annabelle? What do you think?
Me and Annabelle. Annabelle, do you want to do
Oh,
it?
yeah, yeah,
Should we do it? Let's do it. She's my mini me, so let's do it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Do you want to put Annabelle here to talk a little bit?
Sorry?
Do you want to put Annabelle here to talk a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, let's hope that Instagram don't have any kind of book like the last time.
Let's see.
Here comes Annabelle. Annabelle refused to come in. Let's try again once.
Oh, she's in bed. She's in bed. We'll leave it.
Okay, I'm bad. Yeah, okay, no problem, Annabelle. I'll see you next time.
Maybe you could get
Okay.
her on one day to do her own.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your drum room. I'm seeing some kind of bass traps or anything like this. People sometimes ask me about my drum room, but let's talk about your drum room. That's the most important right now.
Yeah, okay. What do you want to know? I think lots of people think it's really big because they can see behind me, but they don't see what's here. It's actually very tiny and it gets very, very hot. So I've got a desk here. We usually have monitors and an iMac on here. And then the person I share it with can come in and record bands. Normally these are over there, we leave everything set up so we can come in and record. In lockdown, I was being able to record a lot more, but now, obviously, I've got my new drum kit set up. I need to do it all. But yeah, this room was basically like we're in an industrial estate. I don't know if you have that near you, but it's like an industrial estate, and you can rent the rooms. So you have rooms of producers and other bands. And we decided to get this room because at the time we got it, we were in a touring band and we needed somewhere to have our gear pretty much. And we kind of wanted to take it to the next level, or we just left the band and we wanted to start making music. So we kind of kitted it out ourselves. We've got loads of soundproofing. Ben made all the panels. So we've got the black one above me and he kindly made me a red one. Yeah, and then I've got a monitor next to me. I have my sample pads. We've got some amps here, got a PA. I've tried to do full rehearsals in here, but it gets way too hot. But yeah, this is my drum room. We usually have the camera set up. I can have a camera hanging from up there. And then we usually record with the producer sitting here and me playing. And then I've done it a few times with Logic Remote. But yeah, it's usually Ben sitting here while I smash things away and him turning around, be like, you can do that better. Or when we record, he'd been like, yeah, look like you enjoy it more. But I feel like when people compliment my drum videos, like they should know that I don't want to take all credit for it. He's the man behind it all, my best friend.
Great.
And he's the man
great.
behind this room.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place with that
Thank you.
little tiny lights.
I'll move.
Yeah, very.
I'll
Yeah,
move
very
so you can
beautiful.
see it. Can you see
Yeah.
the kit here? I mean, it's a bit of a mess right now. We've got the obviously fake plants. We can't water those. The kit there. Behind me, you're going to see a lot of mess. So this is where we would normally have the Mac. Then we've got all the bits over here. But it was really handy for when I was gigging and touring because we could just come in and get all the gear and then head off.
Yeah.
And teaching as
Okay.
well.
Yeah. Another question from Ben.
If you could choose one drummer as a mentor, who would you choose? I feel like everyone who knows me would expect me to say Zac Farro because he changed my life. Like, I say this all the time and it's so dramatic, but I'm pretty sure if you cut me open, I would bleed out Zac Farro drum parts because he's my favorite drummer in the entire world. So I would say Zac Farro, but something I'm really keen to get on, like I was saying, I really, really want to get into the pop stuff and kind of get out of my comfort zone. Aaron Spears is probably my favorite drummer at the moment. His gospel chops, the way he just... Are you familiar with Aaron Spears?
Yeah.
So he's played for Usher, he's played for everyone. He currently plays for Ariana Grande, but the way he chops, he hardly looks like he's moving. He'll start doing a fill where a fill shouldn't be, and it's so fluid and he gets away with it. I'd love to know what goes on inside his brain, because his musicality and his technique and his sound is incredible. So yeah, Aaron Spears, if you're ever out there, teach me drums, please.
Yeah, great. Hi, Julia. Julia is our marketing department.
Hi.
Glad to see you here, Julia. Thank you so much for your beautiful flyer. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Let me see if you have more questions. No, but I think it's time to play something. You can choose what kind of drum stuff that you want to play for us, because Clown is asking you for play right now.
What to play? I mean, I'm gonna have to move my whole setup and unplug some things, so I might have to disconnect and then reconnect. Is that annoying?
No problem. If you want to play, just go with your cell phone and put your cell phone like I'm doing with some kind of clamp and play with the sound of a cell phone. No problem.
Okay, well, the laptop will stay here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to unplug you from my ears. Now you get to
Yeah.
see how
Let's
switched I
walk
am.
with Georgia. Yeah.
So this is behind the kit. I sit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't turn it around. I sit very high because, like, abnormally high, which is probably really bad for my posture. Because I'm so short, I don't like people to not be able to see me when I play. I'm just gonna take you out my ears and put my ears in, otherwise I'll.
Okay.
I have to pre-warn you, my drum kit hasn't been tuned, so it's probably going to sound like cardboard.
Okay. No problem. Don't worry.
What would you like me to play?
Something that you want to play. Your choice. Be my guest. If you go to your laptop and just take it off your chair, we will have a perfect scene. Yeah. No, more for your right. Yeah. You do it.
You're going to have to see me from the side, so you can't really see me, but oh well.
No problem.
If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see me.
Yeah, maybe if you put sound of track, maybe we will have problems with the rights. So if you want to play a track and just you hearing the track and we just hearing the drums, no problem. It will be great too.
It's okay. I'll just really quickly show you. I can show you, I guess, since we were talking about gravity earlier, I can show it to you.
Fantastic.
Like I said, I'm not plugged into anything, and like I said, I didn't write these drums. These are all written by Ash Green.
No problem.
From Holding Absence.
No problem.
It's gonna be loud.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess that's what you were on about when you were saying about it being so loud.
Yeah.
Impactful.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like a machine. Not me, but the song sounds like a machine gun. So that's why I really liked it.
It's not so loud. Can you believe it? It's not so loud? It's amazing. It's okay. But you said that your bass drum is 20, really?
22.
Yeah.
I mean, everything sounds terrible.
You sit high. Yeah.
I sit very high.
Okay. Great. This kind of drum fills. It's what kind of motion are you using? Right, left, right, or just singles?
I'm just doing singles, but I count it in triplets.
Okay.
One thing that's actually really important about this is, are you familiar with molar technique?
Yeah.
Play a Paramore, Pete. Hell yeah. With that, you're kind of like whipping or like bouncing a basketball, and you play like with your wrists. That's really important for something like this, because if I was just using my wrists, my arms the whole time, I'm gonna burn out. And as well, you want the stick to bounce and move your fingers. Use your fingers, use your wrists, but don't, if you're stiff, you're going to break yourself or the drums and the cymbals.
Yeah. And your snare drum is a wood snare drum or metal?
I actually don't own any wood snare drums. So this one is the Natal 13x7. I actually don't remember what metal this is. I'm so sorry. I've completely forgotten. But
beautiful.
Yeah, this one's super. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's tuned super high for what I was doing earlier.
Are you using beautiful snare? Are you using a double ply snare head on the bottom?
Yeah.
Really? Let me see.
Basically,
this is the top one and the bottom.
Yeah, so the bottom is an Evans EC2, which I would never recommend doing. I just accidentally broke the.
Yeah, I want to see. Wow.
Disgusting, right?
When I saw, I can't believe it. Wow, this is a new for me. Are you using because? Are you trying to experiment?
Not really. I just broke it. To be super honest, with this kit, they sent it to me kindly with Evans G2 heads, which are coated, which is amazing. Like, it was good to go out of the box. But I'm used to playing clear heads, so I'm used to playing the EC2s. So I'm still getting used to the tuning with it. So I need to get there. I haven't had much time to really do that. But do you want to see my other snare drum that I have that I got sent to me by Hit Like a Girl?
Yeah, of course. We want to see everything from Georgia.
for that snare drum.
Yeah.
So Dave Levine kindly sent me this, and I know this is very important to him because it was custom made before the guy who made them died. So I know this is super important to him. So, and then the most incredible thing here.
Yeah. Wow, it's amazing snare drum. Beautiful.
Yeah, and on this, I'm currently trying out the Evans UV2 on it, which I've been impressed with so far. But yeah, I've been using the one that's like mesh. I think it's called the hydraulic, maybe not.
Yeah.
The grey one, the super fat.
Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
From Evans.
Evans, yeah.
Onyx.
No, that's the blue one.
I don't remember.
Annoyingly, I don't have it here. But yeah, that one. Oh, beautiful snare. Yeah. It's gorgeous. I feel so lucky. Another one I had, which I recently sold just because I didn't have enough room, which I feel like you would like, was a Gretsch Brooklyn Chrome over brass. 14 by 6.5. And that was gorgeous. I loved that so much. And I got it because Zac Farro from Paramore used it.
Yeah, great. I love to discuss about kitman. Really, all the people here, I think, love to discuss about kitman. But we are almost the final finish this incredible streaming, and I have to ask you to say us 5 top female drummers that you, Georgia, will choose to form a Girls on Drums festival. If you could, of course, choose 5 drummers. You can put your name on the list.
I won't put me on it, although I'd love to be there. I would love to be there.
Yeah, of course.
If I can't think of another one, I'll put me on it. I mentioned earlier, Sharice Osei was the first female drummer I ever saw. And I met her when I was like 6, and she was so amazing. And then I know her now, which is amazing. So Sharice, I think Jen Ledger is really cool from the band Skillet. Jess Bowen, because she was in the pop punk scene when I was, or pop rock scene when I was growing up. 2 more. Lola,
2 more.
Annabelle. Yeah, Lola and Annabelle.
Yeah.
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Yeah, Annabelle who's here.
Yeah, and you.
And
so you have 6.
And me, sure, and me. Yeah.
Annabelle is saying, I can go live if you want, if you still want to. Wow. Let's go. Let's put Annabelle to say hello for people here. Okay. I love this improvising.
Yeah, isn't it? So good. I might go back over there just because I can't really sit and turn behind him.
Yeah, you can return. Thank you.
No, thank
Let
you.
me see. Let me see what happens. Annabelle, where are you?
Every time I get out, I'm like constantly like trying to not.
Yeah. For me, it's the same. Where is Annabelle? Okay. Annabelle refused again. Maybe she's still on bed. No problem. Okay. I just I can join. Annabelle saying I can join. I'll try again. Okay. Let's go to the final part of this streaming. Amazing streaming. We have 1 hour and a half live streaming. Wow, it's great. And I would like to ask you to leave Georgia, a message for young drummers that you'll be seeing this streaming after, or the people that are seeing now. Remember, we have this streaming recorded at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Girls on Drums. I forgot to put Girls on Drums Festival. Girls on Drums only. Okay? So, be my guest, say whatever comes to your heart for the people here.
Be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not good enough. Don't let anyone be patronizing to you. And just practice and have fun. The most important part is having fun. I think as well, nowadays with social media, everyone feels like they need to be getting numbers or, you know, be famous, but it's not like that. Just have fun, fall in love with the instrument, play songs, and play with your heart. And if you do that, you'll manifest it and things will work out for you. And never let anyone stop you doing what you love.
Great, fantastic. So, Annabelle, sorry, we are going to finish this streaming. I would say thank you for everyone that stayed with us, and I hope to see you soon, Georgia. Don't go away from YouTube. We have time to speak a little bit. And thank you, people, for being here and watch this incredible drummer, amazing drummer, so lovely, Georgia. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, people, for being here. I hope to see you soon next week with Crystal from Singapore. I will put the flyer. Thank you, Julia Batz, once again for your amazing focus shop and
thank
flyer. You are so great. Thank you, Georgia, once again. And
thank you so much for having me. Obrigada.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.